That is Joan As Police Woman recording one of her real-life anniversary sessions. It's been 20 years since Joan's debut album was released. Now she's gone back into the studio to create real-life evolution. All 10 songs from the original album reimagined and re-recorded. We found Joan at home in New York City a few months after spending time on the road as part of Iggy Pop's band. So how does one get to be called on to play keyboards for the godfather of punk?
How do you get to be in a band like that? I guess you just you keep playing music and you show up and you're
Right.
responsible.
Nice. Yeah. No, it
Yeah,
was very cool.
thank
And
you.
so when you were here in January, that's not when you recorded this track that was partially recorded in New Zealand, is it? It's
Yeah,
on. It is. Okay. And the track is let's see, which one is it here?
save me.
Save Me. Yes. Which was in Taupo, I believe, if according to
Yep.
the notes. So tell me how that happened, please.
Well, it's much easier to record someone when you're in the same place as them. Although, of course, you can do remote.
Right.
And I just travel with a small recording rig, always 4 times like this. So, he agreed to do it, and we figured that, no better place to do it because we had quite a bit of time off in New Zealand.
Oh, good.
Uh, yeah, uh, no better place than there. And, his voice is so good that you could record him on, a Radio Shack mic from the 50s and it would sound incredible.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And of course, the he you're referring to is indeed Iggy. So yeah, for folks who may not have heard the thing yet, but yeah.
Yeah.
And why that particular song with Iggy? Was there something that made you think that that was a
That one just that was the obvious choice for some reason for me. We all know Iggy can screech and yell and belt, but he has one of the most beautiful baritone singing voices out there.
right?
Um, so if I could just hear him singing it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's quite the. I mean, it was a wonder just watching him on stage doing that show. He was throwing himself around and he's what, 78, 79 years old, something like that.
Yeah, 79.
Jeez. Do you see yourself still performing at that age?
I am going to perform until I cannot. So, yes.
Good. That's the spirit. That's what we like. Yeah. I mean, Willie Nelson is an inspiration to us all. He's what, 94 or something, still going.
Yeah, Willie's incredible.
Yeah.
Have you seen him live?
I saw him in Austin, Texas, many years ago at one of the Austin City Limits festivals, and it was
Oh, yeah.
fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, he's fantastic always. And maybe I mean, to some underrated guitar player too. He's just incredible.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah.
So your album that's coming out is the kind of the real life evolution version. So um, for some folks that would seem unusual that you're kind of revisiting something rather than moving forward, which is kind of what you've always done with your career. What brought about this decision to go back and revisit this album?
Well, I knew I would be doing a 20th anniversary show tour,
Right.
um, and the fact is I haven't stopped playing these songs. I don't play them all on one show, but
Yeah.
I haven't stopped playing these songs for the years, and they have changed over time. And I wanted to honor that and get that down on vinyl. And um, it also, I wanted something available for people that came to the shows because it's like I wouldn't expect people to buy the album again,
Right.
you know. Um, and it pushed me to revisit. a few songs that really had stayed quite, you know, they hadn't evolved much. And I was feeling differently about them. I mean, otherwise they were quite heavy, and I really wanted to find some levity
Uh-huh.
in in them. And so that was like a nice challenge for me.
Was there one particular song that was evolved the most from where it started to where you got it here on this one?
I think probably Christabel.
Right? Okay.
Yeah. Have you heard the album?
I have. Yes. Yes. That was recorded in Istanbul. Is that correct?
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, that song was like in 4/4, and now it's like in 5/8, has like an ostinato that goes underneath. And m many people don't recognize the song until it gets to the chorus, and even then. So, yeah, I
Hmm.
like covering my own songs.
Has anyone ever covered your songs that's been notable? Any other covers?
Yeah.
Eh, Good or bad?
Oh, great. I
Okay.
mean, I don't, once the song is released, it's not mine anymore, really. It's the listeners and their performers. So, any direction people take the song is it's so personal to them.
Right.
Yeah.
All righty. Because the original release date of the album was June 12th, 2006, if I'm not mistaken, which is
Correct.
coming up quickly now. Are you going to do anything special on the day?
Well, the record is released on that day,
Right.
the new album.
Okay.
I will be rehearsing I have 4 shows here in New York City, so
That's
I
it.
will.
Joe's Pub, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
What are those shows going to be like? Is it just you, or are you playing with a band, or?
Oh no, I have my trio. I play with Will Grafe and Jeremy Gustin, and I've been releasing a video each month of a song that we are doing live, in and so you can see those videos and sort of see what it might sound like.
Those are the real life anniversary sessions. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Saw them on
Yeah.
YouTube. Yep. Yeah.
So now that I know you, I'm ready to show you how good I feel. 'Cause anyone can see through me, but you're not anyone.
Wish I could be there to to see the show, but it's a bit of
Yeah, me
a
too.
trek.
Yeah, it's a long flight.
Yeah, well, you were here just last year as well doing your own show, right? Besides Iggy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, it's two times in New Zealand pretty close together. I felt very, very grateful for that. Yeah.
and if I remember correctly, was it your birthday when you were here or something? Or there was, because you share a birthday with Jacinda Ardern, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah,
and
that's
me.
exactly right. July 26th?
Yeah,
Oh,
and Mick
great.
Jagger.
Yeah, and Carl Young.
Exactly. So it's not a
Yeah.
not a bad group to be with.
Oh no, we're in good company.
Yeah, it
Very
could be.
good company. Yeah, I love Jacinda.
Have you seen the film that she made or that was
I
documented?
haven't. I haven't. Have you?
Yes, I have. Yes.
Is it Another Kind of Power?
Yes. Well,
Or is that her book?
yeah, it was made from footage that her husband shot kind of when the baby was born and all that stuff. And I don't think the original plan was to make a film out of all that footage, but since it was there and it was good to see because she's been treated very badly here in New Zealand by a lot of people, which is
I know.
unbelievable. But there you go.
Yeah, so strange. it's so strange. I mean, it's so funny. It felt like she was really demonized around the COVID thing. And I
Yep.
mean, I just kept thinking, y'all are all alive to demonize her.
It doesn't
Why
make
is
any
that?
doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't, but I'm also in a country that does not make any sense.
That is a
So
fact. And
I have to just accept that.
there are similarities between both events.
There are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have talked to friends about that. Yeah.
Yeah, because Jacinda was just here. We had a writers' festival or a thingy, and she came and talked about her book, but she had to have extra security where she was staying and all this. It's very strange. So,
Yeah, you'd think people are sort of born self-destructive.
yeah, I can't explain it because I talk to people overseas all the time, and they talk um, glowingly of Jacinda, and they had no idea that she kind of had to leave New Zealand because she
Yeah,
was taking
I
care
did
of
know that.
herself and her family.
Yeah.
But there you go. Let's get back to your record. So, let's see, a couple of tracks. I really love the sound on Eternal Flame of the Fender Rhodes bass. I thought that was kind of striking and just something. Tell me about your process of picking these sounds and instruments and how you come up with that.
Yes, I wanna have it. Yes, yes, I wanna have you now. But I can't be the lighter. I wanna go there. Yes, yes, I wanna show you how. But I can't be the lighter. Just in case you never knew, I can't be the lighter for your eternal flame.
Will and Jeremy and I had recorded that in Istanbul. I had booked studio time after our tour ended in Istanbul last year in early December,
Hmm.
and so we recorded a bunch of this there then. And but I wanted to get some bass on it, so I have a really incredible musician friend named Thomas Bartlett. He also played the piano on this version of Real Life here.
Right,
But not very many people play the Rhodes bass. It's a very short, squat instrument. It's like a Rhodes if you chopped a third off and
right.
made it just the bass. And he's just his musicianship is just off the charts. And whenever I've had him play Rhodes bass on other tunes in the past, and I've just been sort of knocked off my seat. So I had him play that on a number of the tracks, and I really like the sound. Yeah, I'm
It's
glad I'm glad you noticed that.
it's a cool sound. 'Cause
Yeah.
and like on anyone, there's an upright bass, and you can and that sounds great too, but it's a very different sound.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I was going for more of a like sort of Van Morrison, Veed Fleece, Astral Week sort of feeling on that tune.
Very nice, very nice. And the version of the album that came to me, the tracks are in a different order than originally. It starts with Anyone and ends with Real Life. Is that a new that track listing correct?
Yes.
Yes. And what brought you to change it around?
Well, sequencing it is such an arduous task
Is it?
for me. Yeah. Yeah, it's really a conundrum. And I can get really caught up in how to sequence a record because I still listen to albums throughout.
Hmm.
And so it's like, how do you want to frame this path through the record? And some songs clearly work together and some really don't. So my initial idea was that I was going to do it from back to front, but that just didn't work. So, so this is what happened.
This is what happened. All right.
Yeah.
Uh, and I'm curious, you've been making music as Joan as Police Woman for the 20 some years now. Are you still driven to create for the same reasons that you were back then?
I think so, yeah. The songwriting bug has not left me.
Right.
And just the basic, just the basic qualities of creating something from nothing, I will never get over.
Right.
I'm so thrilled. It's just it's sort of magical how something didn't exist, that and then there it is, then it now it exists. I
Right.
mean, yeah, it's incredible.
I think it's even more magical for someone like me who's never written a song to see how this, just imagine what it must be like. Because, once you hear a song, and especially if it connects with you, it's part of your life. And do you write songs for the same reason or, as you did before, or are you inspired differently these days?
I mean, I think it's always just like getting feelings and emotions out, that something that happens when I feel like I've successfully written a song that encapsulates a moment or a feeling or an emotion. It somehow it allows me to move through that 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 feeling or emotion easier. There's a lot to think about always.
Do you
Yeah. Mhm.
do you feel vulnerable writing songs?
Oh, well, I try to.
Right. Is
I
that
do very best to get as vulnerable as possible, because that's where the connection will be made.
you kind of leave yourself open to all sorts of stuff? Do you have you had that over the years, do you think?
Um, sure, yeah. I think I've really just, when I've just done it so much that I know I'm safe, and in general, people that come to see me perform, I've found two incredibly sensitive, thoughtful musicians to play with, who I feel very supported by.
Right.
And that is, wow, that's a great feeling.
If you enjoyed this episode of the 13th Floor's Music Talk series, please be sure to subscribe to the website or to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook or Instagram and wherever you find your podcasts. There's a whole lot more to discover.